Lewis. Right, hello everybody, welcome. It's almost time for qualifying now for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. Albert Webb's just giving us a little wave. Now these gentlemen here, they do noise testing up here and make sure that the cars don't obviously break the decibels. How loud can the cars be? How loud?
105 decibels. 105.
You couldn't test my voice, could you? Should we test my voice? See how loud I am, shall we? I do a lot of talking. Noise testing right here. Can I be louder than a Fiesta?
You're probably louder than a...
Shall I try it? Are we ready?
Go on then.
Ah!
Yep, you broke the limit.
What was I?
That was 107.
107! I'm louder than a Fiesta. Get in. Thank you.
On track on that.
I'm not allowed on track, no. Thank you. Brilliant stuff, let's go. I'm louder than a Fiesta, come on. So unfortunately, I've been disqualified from the race. What a shame that is for me. I'm not allowed to race, but what can you say? I feel like I've won though, already though, with that. There we go. Right, and here the cars are, as you can see, it's almost time for qualifying now. Look, we've got the drivers. Let's go chat with Dan Lewis because he's got his car door open. There's Jake Triggs as well. We'll grab in fact, let's grab Jake first of all. How's it going, buddy?
How are you doing, mate?
I'm not too shabby. How are you?
I'm on it, mate, yes.
Looking forward to this?
Definitely, mate.
You guys are old hats at this now, aren't you? You don't get nervous anymore, do you?
Definitely. Just need to see how it goes. A few tweaks to sort, and then should be all right.
So you're confident for qualifying. Of course, don't forget we've got tomorrow as well, haven't we? But we do
definitely.
think it's going to be a weekend of two halves.
I reckon tomorrow will be raining.
Yeah.
It'll rain tomorrow, so just need to see how we can get on.
Yeah.
See how we go.
Fantastic, you'll be absolutely fine, mate.
Yeah,
enjoy
thank you,
quali,
mate.
won't you?
Cheers.
We'll catch up a little bit later. Here's Alex. Spoke to the old man earlier. Alex, how we doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, good, good.
You look ready. You look like a stig in there.
Yeah,
I don't think we can hear too much. I'll let you crack on, mate. We'll catch up later, yeah? Good man. I couldn't really hear anything. I don't know if you could either, but we'll keep moving on. We've got Albert Webster here. Here's Sid Smith over here. He's going round to the front. We've got Wallace. Wallace went very well in free practice as well. Here's Archie. All right, Archie? So let's go grab a word with Wallace, because Wallace went very well in free practice. Let's just move down and around a little bit, shall we? Could be a bit of a dark horse over here for qualifying. I've got a little sneaky feeling. Here he is. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
You were pretty quick in free practice. More of the same in quali?
Hoping for the best, I guess. Try and get a toe off some other cars and get the positions as high as possible. So.
It's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? I think enjoy this one because it's going to be dry today. Maybe a bit of rain tomorrow. Do you like the rain?
I don't mind it. It's just got to adapt, don't I? So it should be good though.
It's going to be awesome. Thanks, mate. Thanks for talking.
Yeah,
Best of luck, yeah? Cheers, all right?
Yeah, no worries.
There you go. I'll get that for you. There we go. Let's move down. We've got Sid Smith up here. We expect these two are always up there as well. Deegan Fairclough and Sid Smith going to be going very quickly. Look how nice and cosy it is in these cars as well. I can already feel the warmth in there already. How we going? You're right. I'm just saying that I can already feel the warmth in the car. Does it get quite warm when you're racing around?
Really warm, really quickly.
I mean, it's quite nice in these conditions. Of course, it's been quite hot, hasn't it, recently? So it's probably actually nicer like this, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, when it's like 30 degrees, it gets incredibly hot. It's a bit sweaty in there. Yeah, after a good old race. Yeah.
So qualifying. What's the plan? Did you kind of run it into two sessions, I suppose, or is it just a case of let's just try and get quicker, last gasp right at the end?
It's kind of different for this track in a way, just because the track's so big and it's so hard to get a good lap in.
Yeah.
Especially with the new rule, we have to get 2 laps in for first and second race. So you honestly want to be staying out there for the whole time, trying to get a good lap in, because one mistake, one corner, that's 3 minutes gone.
Yeah. For
the whole track. So you have to really think about it wisely, try and get a good gap in front of you and get a good lap in where you can.
Fantastic stuff. Look, best of luck for it.
Thank you.
You're always at the sharp end, mate. We'll catch you later, yeah? There we go. Got Davis over here as well. Getting a bit of moral support. How are we doing, guys? All right. I don't know if we'll be out here actually, but it's a perfect shape, this, isn't it? Perfect size. How are we doing, mate? You're right.
Not too bad. You?
I don't know if you could just you could race like that.
Yeah, I'll do.
Are we excited for qualifying?
Yeah, definitely. Showed a lot of pace in practice.
Yeah.
I got my 5-second penalty slapped on from Alton. It's a bit of a setback, but it'll spice the grid up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just got to go really hard through Bummel, maybe gain some time through there.
Excellent. It's track time's key, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Good man. I'll catch up with you later. Best of luck for quality. There we go. We've got more cars. There's Jensen Brickley. We want to speak to Jensen because, of course, he was the double winner, wasn't he, last time out at Alton Park. Let's go up and get him whilst he's up there. Let's come around. We've got James Pope up here as well. I think the session ahead, qualifying, has just finished, so we don't have long. I'm just going to see if I can grab a quick word with Jensen. Hopefully he won't mind if I open up his door. Hey, Jensen. Congratulations, of course, last time out. That adds a bit of pressure, though, doesn't it? It makes you one of the favourites for today. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling all right. I'm struggling a bit in practice, but hopefully we'll go all right in qualifying.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose you expect to be at the sharp end. Snetterton, of course, a different challenge, though. What's the best bit of the circuit, do you think?
I'd say the chicane at the end of the straight is a bit scary.
Yeah, a few people have been saying that.
Yeah.
So I think we might base ourselves down there. I'll let you go anyway. Best of luck for quality, mate. Here we go. Look. There we go. In he goes. Maynard here as well. Let's just quickly pop the mic in. How you doing, buddy? You all right? You feeling ready for this?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I was going to say, you look like you're going pretty well in free practice. A bit of confidence around the track?
Yeah, getting there. Looking forward to quality now. Getting out there, getting a few laps in.
Hectic weekend, isn't it? Plenty of track time. That can only be a good thing, though, yeah?
Definitely.
Top man, look, best of luck for it. We'll let you go. These cars are literally about to head out any second now. Let's go round and round to the front so we can watch them go out onto the track here. Double header this weekend, don't forget, at Snetterton. We've got qualifying now, then we've got 2 races today, and tomorrow there's another qualifying and 2 races as well. We might even base ourselves probably down here a little bit so we can catch the final corner, because it really is quite a special place to be. Oh, there's Ollie Turner over there as well, former Fiesta Junior champion. Racing in the VW Cup this season and going very well indeed. A race winner this year as well. And it looks like we're almost ready to go. They're going to open the gate any second and the cars will take to the track for qualifying for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship here at Snetterton. Before they go, actually, I did have a quick catch-up with Deegan Fairclough. He's the championship leader. I spoke to him in the paddock and I spoke to him after free practice, and here's what he said heading into qualifying. Roll VT. Fairclough over here. Let's grab a quick word with Deegan. He's championship leader, of course. Deegan, how you doing, mate? You all right?
I needed the toilet.
You needed the toilet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Championship leader, big weekend this weekend, and of course you're setting the pace in free practice. I don't know how much we can read into that, but you want to be at the top in every session, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Big weekend, super excited, and can't wait really. And try get a good qualifying in, good lap time, and we should be good.
Just chatting to Dean Webster, it's going to be a weekend of 2 halves, isn't it? With tomorrow expected to be quite bad. We saw at Croft, you're a bit of a monster in the wet, aren't you?
Yeah.
Are you actually praying for a bit of rain?
I mean, I don't mind whatever the conditions are. I drive whatever. I'm happy with anything really. I like the rain, so it will be good, exciting.
Top man. Best of luck for quality, Deegan.
Thank you.
There we go. Great stuff to hear from Deegan Fairclough, your championship leader. How is the championship going to look after this double header this weekend? 4 races in total. In fact, whilst we're here, we can we've got an image to show you of the championship standings. If we could just find that and pop that up on the screen, that would be right, just to get confirmation that after the 2 rounds so far, of course, at Croft and Alton Park last time out, it is Deegan Fairclough, your championship leader. Jensen Brickley there, though, closing him down. He picked up a pair of wins at Alton Park, almost unstoppable. What's the lay of the land going to look like here at Snetterton this weekend for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship? Let's pop that image down. Now, if you do want to find out more about this incredible junior championship, 14 to 17-year-olds, you can. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. It will take you straight through to the Fiesta Junior website, and you can find out anything you like at all. However, if you do have a question during this broadcast, please do comment below. We can see the comments. If you don't answer it directly, we will see them later in the day. We always go back and have a little look. So we do want you to get your messages of support in for the drivers. Do you have a family member or friend who's going to be racing today, or just even in the paddock, even with one of the other championships? Do drop us a comment below. We can see them. Show your support, and if we get a chance, we'll actually read them out to the drivers over the course of the weekend. This is all about fan engagement. This is your show, so you tell us what you want to see and who you want to hear from. We always make it our goal over a weekend to try and speak to every single driver at least once. This is already the 3rd live broadcast we've done today. We did broadcast free practice out on YouTube, so that's on the BRSCC YouTube channel and my Supercar. You can go back and watch free practice if you like. And we did a little paddock walk. I implore you to go watch that because it was a cracker. And it looks like the gate is opening right now, so it is time for qualifying. The cars are going to head out on track. It's Archie Handy who leads them out for qualifying for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship live at Snetterton. Off they go. Rather interestingly, I wonder if it's a psychological thing. There goes Jensen Brickley heading out, and Maynard as well. There we go. Now we're going to actually stay down this side of the track. We're going to capture the last corner. We're going to get right trackside for you. We're able to get as close to the action than anybody else can really get you here at my Supercar. So we're going to do that now and bring you a little bit closer. Now, whilst the cars are just going around and we get ourselves into position, of course, the Fiesta Juniors, it's not just about the drivers, it's about the families involved as well. And they play a huge, huge role in getting these drivers, these juniors, out on the track. And we spoke to Dean Webster in the paddock after free practice as well, just to get his thoughts on the weekend, and of course his son Albert Webster's what they're expecting from the weekend. Roll VT. Albert Webster's car over here as well. Dean Webster in there, dad as well. Let's just see if we can grab a quick word with Dean. Dean, how we doing, mate? You all right?
Well, thank you. You?
Yeah.
Nice glasses. God.
I'm trying to be cool. Do you think I can pull it off?
Yes. If you say so.
Do you really?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I can.
Very attractive.
I think you're just being very nice.
Very attractive.
How's Albert this weekend?
Yeah, we're really good yesterday. Really enjoyed it.
I'll take these off because I just look silly.
Yeah, good. Yesterday was good. Practice.
Yeah.
Did a bit of playing with it overnight. Might not have worked as we wanted it to. So we've got to have a re-go now before qualifying.
Is it actually quite nice? It's double header, isn't it? So if things don't quite go to plan today, you've got a real opportunity to change tomorrow. And of course, if they go well today, you can just try and improve on it tomorrow.
I think the weather's going to play a big part in it all.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it looks torrential, so it looks horrible weather. So today and tomorrow are going to be 2 completely different weekends. So let's get through this week today, and then we'll get through the next day.
I like that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
cheers,
it will.
Dean.
Thank you, Ian. Cheers.
Right, yeah, Join us back at a good time. As you can see, we've come down to the very final corner. Long sweeping right-hander, then into this left-hander, which is proving a popular section of the track onto the start-finish straight here at Snetterton. It's caught many a driver out over the years. It's the Snetterton 300 circuit here And the cars, I can hear them just coming down the back straight. It won't be long before they appear in your screen. Who's going to get pole position? Is it going to be Fairclough? Is it going to be Brickley? Is it going to be somebody else? It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fast and a furious qualifying session here. Remember, this is the qualifying for both races today. Race 1 coming up at about 20 past 1. Race 2 at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We are going to be pottering about all day, but you can watch both of those races live on the BRSCC Facebook page and YouTube channel live. But you can stick around with us because we will be behind the scenes bringing you all the action as it happens. We bring you closer than anybody else can get you. We've already spoken to a number of the drivers and they're about to appear in your screen. Here they come. It was Archie Handy who led them out from qualifying. Might be a bit of jostling for position just to try and get a bit of clean air. We spoke to a number of the drivers and they said, you know, trying to get a bit of space is absolutely crucial. Here they come round now. And is that Knight coming around the final corner? Look at that, going wide there, and up they come here. And it is Knight who's going to lead them over the line. Harry Garmin just following him nicely as well. Is that Wallace? And there's James Pope. There's Alex Sprange, and Sprange goes off the track. Archie Handy there. There is Dan Lewis too. So Sprange just getting back on track now. No damage done, just ran a little bit hot into the final corner. Right, here comes now your championship leader, Deegan Fairclough. Off he goes, what can he do? There is Davis. We just heard from Davis. This is Triggs indicating to the right. I hope that's just forgotten he's left it on. Yeah, he stays out on track and keeps going down the start-finish line. So we're going to start to get a good look at the lap times that these drivers are putting in. 2:22, the early 2:22s was Deegan Fairclough's fastest time in free practice. So what are they going to be doing in qualifying? There goes Sid Smith, there goes Alex Lay. Here comes Jensen Brickley, a two-time winner at Alton Park last time out. Maynard just behind as well, and here comes Albert Webster through the final corner. It's going to start getting a lot of action on your screen very, very quickly. Through they go there, fantastic stuff. As we said, we can see the comments. Show your support for these drivers. Comment below. We want to hear from you a message of support for the drivers. We'll read them out to them as well. We can see them, so do drop a comment. Get involved with us here at My Supercar. We want to hear from you. This is your show just as much as it's ours as well. We wouldn't be anything without you. So tell us where you're watching this action from today. Are you at home? Are you at work? Where are you? And what's the weather like as well? It's okay. It's a bit breezy here in Norfolk, but I'm hearing there's storms down south. So tell us, what is the weather like where you are watching this from? So I can hear the cars thumping down the back straight, then they come around. Obviously there's that little chicane right at the back side of the track. A lot of drivers favouring that particular area. Then they come around the bomb hole. And we've got this long right-hander here at Snetterton, and here we come. It's still Joseph Knight leading the way. Of course, it's qualifying, so just bear that in mind. Of course, here they come. It's a tricky final corner this here at Snetterton, one of the hardest, isn't it, on the circuit, I think. There is Knight, there is Garmin. Here comes Wallace. Oh, well, it looks like James Pope was just almost getting a little bit out of sorts, managed to hold it together. Some serious skills there from James Pope to keep that under control. So Dan Lewis as well coming in quite hot. There's Archie Handy just behind. Here's Alex Sprange who actually went off the track in the last lap. And Fairclough really putting the hammer to the tongs there, coming around the final corner. And Deegan Fairclough once again really going for this, isn't he? Davis now into your screen, comes over onto the start-finish line. And Triggs has still got his indicator on. I don't think he realises he's got his indicator on. Right, there goes Sid Smith. And it is Fairclough, the fastest lap so far, 2:22.529. Wallace with a 2:23.459. Davis with a 2:25.105. There goes Webster. We just heard from his dad, didn't we, Dean Webster. So it's Fairclough, your leader. Smith in second. Brickley is now, so Smith has jumped up to second. Brickley in third. Wallace in fourth. Lay in fifth. Maynard in sixth. Webster in seventh. Davis in eighth. Knight in ninth. Let's just pop that leaderboard up on the screen very quickly for you, just so you can see for yourself how it's looking at the minute. So Webster in seventh. Davis in eighth. Knight in ninth. Garmin 10th. Lewis 11th. Triggs 12th. Pope 13th. Sprangs 14th. Handy in 15th. That's how it's looking as it stands after the first flying laps have been completed for qualifying for both races today. The fastest lap will be for race 1, second fastest for race 2 a little bit later at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Let's pop that leaderboard down now, because the cars are very shortly about to come back into our screen here. It's the Snetterton 300. It's a slightly longer circuit here. It has that lovely infield section. It's a real test for the drivers. It's not just about speed. It's all about racecraft. It's all about hitting that apex, and it's an incredible learning curve for these drivers. And I can't see where Joseph Knight is now, unfortunately. Joseph Knight, of course, unfortunately in free practice, retired and ended up coming back on a flatbed. So let's just keep a sharp eye on that. Harry Garman now leading the way in qualifying, will be the first to post his second fastest lap. James Pope is really going for it as well, showing incredible speed coming into that final corner. Dan Lewis as well, really maximising that curve down there. Here comes Deegan Fairclough as well, championship leader, two-time winner up at Croft on his debut as well. Through they all come, and it's wonderful stuff to see. Remember, these drivers are only aged between 14 and 17 years of age. It's quite incredible, isn't it, really? What were you doing when you were 14 years old? I mean, blimey. And it looks like Triggs is coming into the pits. So Jake Triggs pulls into the pits. There goes Smith. Jensen Brickley really going for this as well. So look, let's just have a quick look at how things are standing. And Fairclough went even quicker on that last lap, a 2:22.241. Sid Smith a 2:22.813. Brickley a 2:22. No, Brickley's gone even quicker at 2:22. So Brickley, Jensen Brickley, jumps up to second place at 2:22.536. He's 0.295 a second behind Fairclough as it stands. Sid Smith drops down to third at 2:22.813, but still only half a second behind Fairclough. And then Wallace in fourth at 0.833 of a second behind. So there's 0.8 of a second separating the top four right now. It's a pretty congested and tight qualifying session here at Snetterton. This is what we like to see, isn't it? It's fast, it's furious, and the action is now really, really coming to the fore here. Don't go anywhere, stick with this. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Joseph Knight's car come back around. I didn't see him go into the pits either. So unfortunately, I think he might have stopped out on track. Although I'm not seeing he might have managed to get actually off a slip road and get back to the pits. Not seeing anything to say he's in the pits. I think James Pope, unfortunately, has had a lap removed as well to drop him down to 15th. So James Pope is going to have to get a couple of laps in here. Oh, and is that Garmin? It's getting quite tight, wasn't he? Coming under a bit of pressure. He just gets out of the way. Wallace is coming through and going very well indeed here today. Was quick in free practice. Here comes James Pope just behind us as well in that true car, the purple true car, with Dan Lewis just behind in the black and red Fiesta. And Fairclough going in nice and quick. James Pope actually pulls into the pits as well. So James Pope has just pulled into the pits. Here is Archie Handy. And 77 as well. There goes Alex Sprange, car number 77, getting a lot of good laps in. There's Davis. And here comes Sid Smith. So I'll tell you something about the Fiesta Junior Championship this season. It's really hotting up, isn't it? And there's battles all throughout. It's really great to see. The level of driving is absolutely remarkable. Here comes Jensen Brickley. He picked up a pair of wins last time out at Alton Park. In fact, I think he did the Triple Crown, if I stand corrected. I think he did the pole and both race wins. Here comes Albert Webster. And it looks like, oh, Jake Triggs is back out, so that's good to see. He did come into the pits, but he's obviously went through and come straight back out onto the track to get a bit more lap time in. We've only got 4 minutes of this qualifying session left to go. It's quite incredible how quick these things come around. So they're putting in 2:20. Well, the fastest lap is a 2:22.241. The slowest, fastest lap at the minute is a 2:29.228. So if we call that an average of 2:25, 2:26 or so, you can sort of work it out for yourself. With 3:28 on the clock, we will only get 2 more qualifying laps, this one and 1 more afterwards. So, and it's still Deegan Fairclough, the man on provisional pole position. He wants another one, doesn't he? Had it at Croft, and he's after it here today. Can only get pole for race 1. Can he get pole for race 2 as well? Here the cars suddenly appear in our screen. Round they come. There goes Wallace. There goes Harry Garman. And at the top of your screen we've got Dan Lewis, and I think he's at Fairclough as well. Fairclough is pretty eager to get past. In fact, Fairclough, I thought he might tuck in, and he can't because he's just too quick. He just has to get through. So there we go. Here comes Archie Handy as well around the final corner.
Slower than it has previously gone.
So it is Fairclough currently on pole position as it stands at the minute from 0.295 of a second from Jensen Brickley. There's not a lot in it, is it? This is quite exciting indeed. It's only qualifying, but it has the feel of a race, doesn't it? The drivers understand the importance of how good it is to be at the sharp end of the grid and how much of a difference that can make. Remember, these races, they're not an hour and a half races, they're 15, 20 minutes or so you can't really afford to spend a few laps trying to get past people. You need to be at that sharp end right from the off. And it is Fairclough from Brickley, Smith, Wallace, Lay, Maynard, Webster, Davis. Knight is off the track, unfortunately, somewhere. Garmin, Lewis, Handy, Triggs, Sprange. And I'm not seeing a lap time from Pope. I just wonder if something's happened. We did see James Pope pull into the pits. We've got Albert Webster coming around, coming around quite slowly indeed. It's just over a minute on the clock, so I just wonder, is Albert going to come into the pits, or is he really going to go for this? I think he was just lining himself up. So Albert Webster sets himself up and starts his last flying lap of this qualifying session. We've got 1 minute left now. Is this Pope? Let me see. Is it purple? Yes, it's James Pope just coming back round. This is good to see. So James Pope will get another lap at least. Well, we'll get 1 more lap. So James Pope comes over now to start his last flying lap of this qualifying session. Will anybody else make it? We've got Wallace just coming up round the final. That long right-hander, then down into left. We've got 30 seconds left on the clock. Should get over the line, so Wallace should get over the line. What about Harry Garman? Is going to be pushing it, but Wallace will get over the line, and Harry Garman will get over the line as well, still with 20 seconds, but that will be it. So Harry Garman will be the last car. We will see who can put in a qualifying lap time. Here comes Deegan Fairclough, absolutely flying. In fact, he's got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and no, Fairclough pulls into the pits. So Fairclough says that is that. Dan Lewis comes into the pits as well. That is it for Dan Lewis. What can Archie Handy do? Currently in 13th place. Can stay out to complete the lap, and does. So what can Archie Handy do? Alex Sprange stays out as well. Here is Sid Smith. And Sid Smith comes into the pits. I think Davis is going to come into the pits as well. So we've still got a few cars out on track. Put it in the last few flying laps. Alex Lay there. Jensen Brickley. Can Jensen Brickley snatch it right at the death? Let's see. He's got a bit of a toe from Alex Lay. Let's just have a look. Brickley, Jensen Brickley coming over the line. And no, Brickley will start in 2nd place. So Deegan Fairclough will be on pole unless Harry Garman or James Pope or Wallace can pull something quite remarkable out of the bag. Here comes Jake Triggs. Is Jake going to get over the line, or is he going to pull in? No, Jake Triggs is going to finish up. The checkered flag has fallen, but of course if you started the lap before the checkered flag fell, you are of course allowed to finish it. And here comes Albert Webster now. We saw him lining himself up. He's going very quick. He's coming around the final corner. Off he goes, get that traction down, foot to the floor. Over he goes. What can Albert Webster do? Currently in 7th place. And Webster stays in 7th. That was a 2:25.979, 8 tenths of a second slower than his fastest lap. Here comes James Pope now as well. So what can James do? Will surely be going over the start-finish line. Yes, he does. Off he goes. So James Pope now coming over the line. Now this is Wallace in 4th place. What can Wallace do? Wallace is going to take the checkered flag as well. So what can Wallace do? Here is Garman. So Garman, the last driver who can set a lap time. So it's Wallace and Garman. Wallace in 4th, Garman in 11th. Wallace is over the line, can't go any quicker. Stays in 4th place. Garman currently in 11th. And Garman stays in 11th. So let's pop the qualifying order up onto the screen for you so you can see for yourself how that qualifying session has finished. And once again, Deegan Fairclough makes it his 2nd pole position in the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship this season. Jensen Brickley pushing him all the way. Sid Smith in 3rd place. Then we've got Wallace in 4th. And look at that, the top 4 are separated just by 0.8 of a second. Incredible stuff. Alex Lay in 5th. Then Maynard in 6th. Webster in 7th. Davis in 8th. Triggs in 9th. Knight in 10th, Garman in 11th, Lewis in 12th, Handy in 13th, Pope in 14th, Sprange in 15th. Right, let's pop that down then. Right, that rounds out qualifying and for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship for today's action. There's 2 races to bring you as well. Both races will be streamed live on the BRSCC Facebook and YouTube channels. You can watch them both there. We are going to be live as well, but we're going to be kind of in the pit lane. We're going to be getting behind the scenes. So as soon as the race finishes a little bit later, come back to us. We'll be in assembly area before the race as well. So if you want to hear this from the drivers again, come down. We'll be there before the race. So tune in with us at My Supercar before the race, and then you can go over to the BRSCC to watch the race, and then come back immediately as the checkered flag falls. Come back to us because we will be in the heart of the action. The main live stream won't. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Right, I'm going to head off. I'm going to get myself a nice cup of coffee. Don't forget, race 1 gets underway at about 1:25. In fact, let's just bring that timetable for today up onto the screen for you so you can see it for yourself. There has been timetable changes today, quite a lot. The final race today for the Fiesta Juniors is now at 3 o'clock, not at 4:30. So just bear that in mind. You got planned today 3 o'clock, not nearly 4:30 today. So there you go. You can see that for yourself. Right, let's pop that down. And that's it from us here at Snetterton for qualifying. Like I said, we're going to be bringing you live behind the scenes action all throughout the day. So don't go anywhere. Race 1 coming up in what time are we now? In 2 hours or so.